among many member states of the world to learn from India. India has covered a lot of ground in the last 10 years. All that I said before in terms of policy, framework, projects, applications, all of them, there is a lesson to be learned there. There are many countries around the world which come to us for advice and for lessons learned. This is an important area. In our work on global governance, this is what we do. We provide advocacy and outreach in various forums like this, but others too, through advisory and capacity building services, and through other means, by providing what worked, what did not, from one part of the world to another. It's a win-win situation. United Nations, being a neutral organization, has the leverage and the capacity to globally connect various players, whether bilateral or multilateral. I myself am member of several United Nations and multi-stakeholder organizations on a number of ICT-related subjects, including the broadband that my colleague mentioned, and another one which is in partnership of information technology indicators. However, in terms of coming back to lessons learned, I would recommend that India also think about in terms of exporting its particular models of and advisory services that it can provide to member states through perhaps a medium of United Nations, which would be neutral and which could bring many countries on one platform. India has a lot to offer, and I think there are countries around the world, not only in this region, but from our work around the world, we know in Africa, in Latin America, and other countries which would be happy and welcome the suggestion of such capacity building and advisory services. One other comment I would like to make is on impact assessment, which is cost benefit of the results. We have seen today, yesterday, day before, a lot of projects being put forward. They are new. Many of them are in formative stages, some are not. But it would be, I hope that it would be next time that I come to India, there will also be some impact assessments of how the projects have done. The excitement of putting a project forward is good, but I think we also need to look at how results are coming in, and the monitoring and evaluation process and feedback so that the results are close to what the desired objective was. The reason I mention this is that in our work in the e-government division, in e-government program back in New York, in other parts of the world, we have come across projects which started but which did not necessarily, were either not sustainable or did not provide the necessary results. So I would encourage also to look at the impact assessment and keep that in mind. Finally, I cannot close my remarks before commending Ravi and my dear friends here and Mr. Narinder for the hospitality that they have shown me and our colleagues here. I am thoroughly impressed. The forum, there is no need to say it was extremely well organized. There were parallel sessions and everything went clockwork. But also that the whole energy that fed from one session to another, the links from one session to another, made you giddy at time as to which session you wanted to attend. Of course, my area is e-governance, but I was thoroughly interested in applications as well. So I did manage to attend some of them. However, again, like I mentioned in my substantive comments in terms of India looking outward, I would also recommend that next time we can all join in perhaps and have a larger event, and if you are maybe United Nations could also join in and bring and hold a global meeting on the very same issues in India, in Delhi. Thank you very much for your hospitality.